a way for you single to value yourself, a way for you married person or who are in a relationship can value yourself and your spouse, because everybody likes and wants to be valued. And we will draw this lesson from a word from the Bible. One word, one single word, will teach us deep truths. If you grasp it, it will change your life. The word that we will learn is from the original text in Hebrew. Please, you can read out loud. The word in Hebrew is called kavod. This word means honor in Hebrew, kavod, which is the same word which means weight. The root of the word honor in Hebrew also means weight, the weight. In other words, honoring in the biblical sense means giving the weight of importance to someone, to something or someone. To give the weight of importance to someone opens our horizons of understanding to the word honor. Because when you think about weight, you soon think about measure. The weight can be light, can be heavy. In short, there are weight measures. So, to give the weight of importance to someone means the more weight of importance you give to the person, the more you honor them. The less, then the less the honor.
And many people think that to honor someone is when you say beautiful words. Many times we see these at celebrations, parties, when they will toast someone. They say, "Oh, this person is so nice. They do so well at work." And the person who is receiving all this praise and admiration feels honored. I am being honored, but this honor is very shallow. The true honor is real. It is something that lifts up your value.
The word says, marriage is honorable. Look at the word. Honorable, worthy of the weight of importance among all. And the bed, undefiled, the bed of the couple, without any dirt. Undefiled means no stain. Without the mess of this world. But fornicators and adulterers, God will judge. Marriage is honorable among all. God tells us to honor the marriage, which goes against what is happening in the world. Marriage today is not honorable. Marriage today is belittled, despised, and put aside. It's no longer essential. If you kiss the person, if you stay together with them, go to bed, to live together, and later think, should we get married? They have forgotten about marriage already. Marriage is no longer valued. Today, they value the divorce celebration. Have you noticed that we don't hear about marriage celebration even among celebrities, but when someone divorces, it's news. If you want an honorable marriage, you need to honor the marriage. You need to give the weight of importance to the marriage. Why do many come together and they don't get married and they call each other husband and wife? And it's interesting, this transition. We went together, we started to live together. Is he my husband or not? When they sign a document, should we say husband, boyfriend? What should I write here? Then the so-called stable union is created, trying to mask the situation. And then the term husband was created because people are indecisive. They dishonor the marriage and end up being dishonored also in love because they acted with dishonor. So do you want to have an honorable marriage? Remember, marriage is honorable among all. Do you want to have a blessed sex life? The bed must be undefiled. Don't defile your bed with dirt, with things that you learned out there. Honor your bed, and your bed will be honored. Husbands, likewise, dwell with them, with your wives, with understanding, giving honor, the weight of importance to the wife, kavod, giving the weight of importance to the wife as to the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers may not be hindered. Did you understand, husbands? Now, here comes the poke the wives give to their husbands. You see, you need to honor me, otherwise God won't hear your prayers. You don't need to poke them. Let the Holy Spirit do that. Here, poking is forbidden. And if you are poking, you understand why it's forbidden. Because there is something for you also, women. Look at this. An excellent wife is what? The crown of her husband. In other words, crown means honor. Just as God tells the husband to honor the wife, He also says to the wife to honor the husband. She's the crown of her husband. In other words, she makes her husband to be a king. But she who causes shame is like rottenness in his bones. Therefore, God commands the husband to give the wife equal importance and the wife to give equal importance to the husband. I will treat him as a king, because I know if he's a king, I will be a queen. Many marriages fail because the husband, instead of giving importance to the wife, gives it to his friends, to the mother, to himself, to his work, to his bank balance. He puts his job above his wife, everything above his wife, everything in his life has more weight of importance than the wife. Certainly, you will be unhappy in the marriage, and vice versa. Maybe you, wife, you do not give your husband the weight of importance. What he says does not count. You resist him, you answer him back, you challenge him. You try to put him down so that you do not feel like you are beneath him. But when you act like this, you are destroying the one who can treat you like a queen if he's treated like a king. So stop and think. Have I given my wife or my husband the due weight of importance? In practice, for example, when you go somewhere, for you to talk to your husband or wife, to communicate with them, or at times to ask them questions, to consult with them. This is to give them this weight of importance. Am I right? Sometimes the couple wants to live an independent life and they don't consult each other. When he starts to think about betraying his wife, they look at other women or men. You are tempted to betray them, to commit a silly mistake that you know you will regret later. If you give weight of importance to your marriage, to your relationship with God, because it says in here that He will judge the adulterous and fornicators. It's better to honor your marriage, because if you dishonor it, you will also be judged. So don't forget. Would I dishonor my marriage with betrayal? Would I dishonor my family with indiscretion? Is it worth it, this silly text message? Is it worth it to lose the peace I have in my marriage given by God because I wanted to flirt with another person? Is it worth it? If you stop and think, this has more weight for me, this has much more value, then you discard the other things. You change the focus instead towards your marriage. If today's video helped you and you know someone that could benefit from it, share it with them, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you may do so now. See you later.